Hello, Gentleman Gamer here, and today we're back playing EVE Online, and I think I came up with the final fit for this Cyclone, which was pretty cool. The sights are now easy and boring to run, which I guess is the ultimate goal. We're running a smuggler site, smuggler hideout. These are the ones that the DED did not take over. These are actually straight up smugglers. So they come up with like different kinds of ships compared to the Sorrow's DED division. So we'll take a look, and at the end I'll show what I came up at the end. And I think the cool thing about the events going forward in EVE is they kind of stack on top of each other. They kind of like this ship actually might be used again. I used my Praxis for more than one event already, and with some modifications you can still use it, which is cool. So I'm hoping this Cyclone gets some use again. I guess we'll see. But let's jump in. We should take a look. Make sure the audio is right here. 3. That's about right. I keep the music on 0 just because I add my own at the end. Even though there is some unique music in this one. Maybe we can knock it up to 3. Can we hear it? We'll find out, I guess. Actually, no, let's turn it off. If you want to hear it, you can turn it on your side. Let's turn on the Repper. And let's see. Manticore, Echitursus. Echitursus is troublesome. And Tornado. All troublesome. So let's take this out first. Let's keep moving. Let's slowly make our way towards the gate. They will be webbing us, so that will slow things down ever so slightly. And by ever so slightly, I mean more than half our speed will be gone. You can see them prop up that tornado. Problem is, what's worse, tornado or the Echitursus? I think the Echitursus might be worse. I would take these bombers out because they're pretty easy to kill. We'll take out the Echitursus because he scares me more. Let's do that. Let's take a look at them. No, apparently these guys like this skin on the Echitursus. I'm okay with that. I'm not a big fan of the garishness of this one, but the ship itself, it looks really cool. How about that tornado? Yeah, no, they like apparently they're very consistent with their skins. They're very consistent in their non-uniformness, because they always pick the same different ones. They never have the same. They're like a Sorrow's DED. Will all of them have like the? I guess that's not true. I guess some of them have the police skins. Technically, these guys also change up too. Some of them have those login skins, right? No, that's something else. This is see, look at that. Look at Echitursus. He's trouble. Tornado's not nice either, but I think his volleys are a little more varied. Not varied, but it takes longer between volleys. So the Echitursus is the biggest issue. The ICR Repper is doing a little better now since he's gone. But I forget, this is one of the ones you buy on the New Eden store, I think. I forget the name off the top of my head. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of this one though. Alright, so Tony's gonna go down. What is he looking like resistance profile wise? He does a lot of EM. That's probably why he's caused so much damage to us. That is probably our weakest resist on this ship is EM. But when his EM isn't very high, his armor's not bad, but I think he might be shield. Oh yes, he is shield tanked. I just looked up and his armor's gone. So he's not going to last very long. So I do want to test some precision missiles, because since I took off the webs on this fit, which we'll talk about later, taking down these tiny things has been irritating. We have to reload anyway, so put these in and see if I can hit them harder. All right, we'll change these up. Good time to test these. What kind of volley's looking at? I'm not sure if that's any better, to tell you the truth. Let's see. 260. think we'll switch back to the faction ones just to see a test here on volleys. 313, 260. It's not terribly slow. Let's switch to the Caldari Navy, which I've been using the most, but also the most expensive. So I was hoping the precision ones would be a little more cost effective and would be just as much damage application. But let's take a look. 249, and well, precision ones to do a little bit more damage. So it's obviously they don't go down slowly, but there is a slight difference in damage application. A little more into the armor. So it looks like they are slightly better against smaller targets, and they are cheaper, which is the big thing. I think I'll still use the problem is I don't want to keep switching out ammunitions. Let me see if I can leave these in here for. Well, let's see what comes up first. So I've been using the faction ones for the cruisers because I can't use Fury on them because they don't apply very well. These are all pretty small so far. Draugr goes first. I think there must be something a bigger thing coming. Yes, yes, there is. There's always something a bigger thing coming. I think they literally warp in anymore. Ichthyrsis too. Oof. All right, let's go after this Draugr and the Ichthyrsis because they're both trouble. So I'm gonna leave. Good thing I just switched to precision because that would be irritating. Because I can hit the Ichthyrsis no problem. I think they might benefit using him on the Draugr, but these seem to apply pretty well, so. Okay, let's see. Right to the Ichthyrsis, because he has to go down. He is no bueno to keep on grid. Come on. Alright, one ramping up guy gone. Let's see. Any changes in style? No. It's the same one. They must. Some guy must have bought skins in bulk, and he just has handing them out to people. It's not a bad skin. I'm not gonna just I don't know. He feels too busy for me. Anyway, I like the simpler ones. I'm a big fan of the. Wow, that's really loud. The bio security ones you get from Project Discovery. They are very brave-like colors, so big fan of that. But I think the Cyclone has quite a few of them on here. The other guy's gonna go down pretty quick, so I feel comfortable enough doing this. This is good too, not gonna lie. I like that one. I got Thicker Drive too, but it's not permanent, which irritates me. Hey, I looked at my skins. I didn't feel like I was gonna die. Obviously, the skin's good. The fit is proper. And my usual test, if I think the fit can handle itself in one of these event sites, is if I need to refill my cup of coffee, can I go do it real quick? And yeah, I feel comfortable. I pretty much pick a cruiser or the Cerberus, start shooting at it with a full thing of missiles, and then I go get my coffee and come back. Only takes like 10 seconds, but I feel comfortable. Before I did not feel comfortable leaving at any point to get coffee. Now the sites definitely go slower now because I don't have the webs. Am I near the acceleration gate? Yes. Yeah, okay, good. It definitely goes slower, but I don't worry about dying nearly as much. I think the only one that even got me to past half shield thing was the Thunderchild wave in a smuggler hideout. I think is the only one, and I'm pretty sure that was with the spawn was full of Skybreakers and a Stormbringer as well. And so since the weakest resist I have in the shield tank is the EM, I think they do a lot of EM damage. That's, I'm assuming, what caused so much problems. But the Thunderchild is interesting because if you kind of you go in the direction of one of the other smaller frigates like that, they actually the damage hits you and then branches out to everyone else, so they take damage too. So you can kind of help yourself, moving the lightning along. So again, an interesting weapon system. I'm just not sure how people use it without accidentally killing your fleet mates. I don't know how they do it. I've heard people do it, but it seems very niche. So maybe good for PvE. I'm kind of afraid of what if it hits people in high sec. Can you use it in high sec? What if it hits someone else? I don't know. Well, anywho, let's get out of here. Wait, I can't because you guys are actually keeping me down. I can't leave yet. Let's go this direction. Yeah, if you're pointed, you can't go through the gate. Okay, all right. Let's kill these guys. I was gonna switch to precision, do another test, but I didn't want to be here another, 30 seconds to reload and then start shooting. I might as well use these. But these are good missiles, the Caldari ones. They have, much better damage applications than the Fury, and they do pretty good damage. But they're very expensive. they're every time I buy 3,000 or 4,000 of these, it's like 5-6 million, and the sites are worth it. I've made way more than enough money doing these. I bought a bunch of expensive modules for this ship, and not a bunch, a couple, and some implants. So these sites are definitely worth it. But man, every time you buy one, it's 5-6 million, like just for the ammo. Oof. The Tech 2s are way cheaper by comparison. What we got here? We got Draugr, which we need to get rid of. These guys ramp up. They ramp up, but they're not too hard to kill. So let's start shooting that guy. And then we have this tornado, which is always annoying. Alright, start moving. We'll start moving towards this Astro House here. But so far, most of these waves have been doable. I didn't run into as much problems as I used to with the web fit. And the webs were the web fit I made for this was kind of like I kind of made a copy of my Praxis for a Cyclone, because I thought one of the events was battlecruiser only. So I tried to make it, but then it didn't work for that event too well, because I actually used battleships too. So I still had the webs on here, so when the event first came out, I kind of just took it the way it was. And the webs helped with the smaller targets, but when it got to these more battlecruiser and ultimately the battleship at the end, man, the tank had a lot of problems. But you can tell now it is going a little slower in general. But man, the tank is definitely holding out better. All right, let's. Tornado seems to be keeping in check. Let's go after these manticores because they're super squishy and they don't cause too many problems in general, to kill. So, but they do give quite a bit of DPS, not DPS, but volley damage, like 200 each, I think, give or take. Is it 200? Let's see. No, that's a tornado, which should be hitting me harder. 135, 135. Okay. But in general, probably better take them off. So. I always try to take off the biggest damage on grid for these, because sometimes the battleship boss will spawn in a weird time, and I don't want them to come in with a tornado and 3 manticores on me. Oh man, I'm gonna kill this man. Let me check his skin real quick. Oh, same skin. Yep. It's a cool skin. It's like Tron, but not much variety. Not much variety. Tornado has probably the Marsh. What do these guys have on it? This looks like... I'm actually not sure what this one is. That's a weird one. It's like hazard control, maybe? I don't know. Alright, he's still pointing me, but it won't matter. Okay. I'm assuming he is... auto cannon fit. I don't think I can. Yeah, that's auto cannons. Yeah, he's auto cannon fit. So it's not really. You can't really. You really can't go around his guns per se. Probably could technically, because they're large guns instead of mediums. So you probably can get around them. I kill this tornado, and then I'm thinking about switching back to Fury. Maybe. It depends what comes with the battleship boss. Because if they come in with, like, a couple of mana cores, and I might want to take those out first. But the tank seems to be doing fine. No wave has really gave me any stress at the moment. Should I wait? Will they come in now? There's only 2 left. Sometimes they come in now. Yep. Yeah, there they are. Manto. I know. Yeah. Let's take these Draugrs out first. What kind of is the Panther? That guy's a pain because he does do quite a bit of damage. Let's see if we can take these Draugrs. Do ramp up though, so we might get rid of those first. I do not like those Draugrs on grid with me. They hit a bit too hard. And now everything is said and done. Let's go this way. Let's not go dead on the... I keep saying Panther. I think the skin is a Panther skin on the icon. I'm actually not sure what ship it is. It just says a regular battleship when I look up the on the show info on it. 1 Draugr down. Let's get this other one down. Maybe I'll leave the Manticore there. The trig ships do blow up cool though. They blow up that like the abyss red color, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, they don't say what kind he is. He looks like the Panther. The skin looks like a Panther skin. Like a Thucker skin would be, I think, what the Panther skin is. Which makes sense because they're very nomadic. Having jump-capable ships would make sense. Alright, we're going to leave the Manticore there and just start going after this guy. Let's switch to Fury. Tank is still holding. Let's try to pull away from him. He's faster than we are, though, so it won't matter a whole lot. And plus, we're webbed. And I don't want to take out the other what do you call the hyenas here. There's 1 hyena. He's also webbing me. I didn't say by much. I'm assuming the hyena is better at webbing than the battleship, though. It looks like tank is holding. Yeah, it looks like the Panther wave does not... I keep saying Panther. This guy. I think he's a Panther. Oh, this is a cool skin. I've seen this skin on other guys, too. It's like some sort of like... It looks like armor damage, but he's not into armor yet, so... But it looks cool. But I think it is a Panther. Let me see if it has... I'm pretty sure the Panther has like slight hull differences. Which I don't actually notice on this guy. Maybe he's not a Panther. I've been saying the whole time. Maybe he's not. But the Hank is holding. So this wave is actually a little easier to do than the Thunderchild wave, which is good. Check out the drones out. Maybe it pushes along a little quicker. I'm not even sure it's worth it. Let's just find out. Let's find out. I'm not using my drones anymore anyway. Before I used them as human shields, but not at the moment. Let's see if they switch targets. Going through his armor much quicker, though. I'm assuming he is armor tanked. They're not switching my drones yet. It's a little odd. No, Manticore. Let's pull him back in. Maybe we just like we dead on the the battleship. Maybe not. Pull him in, pull him back out. Just get some more DPS on him, but it's going down. Oh no, we switch into him now. Yeah, the AI does this weird thing where they will start going after your drones. I'm not sure why, because these guys are really... They can't really track them. Like, they're very, very slow at killing... Ooh, whoa, no, that one, though. Whoa. Is there any point in dragging him back in? I think he's dead. Let's find out. Try to save the one drone. Nope. No, I did lose that drone, man. He, like, dead on. I guess those autocannons can track better. The one I was thinking of was... I guess the Marshal. The Marshal could not track him for the life of him. Alright, let's pull everything in. Let's get the loot. Let's reload. We'll reload back to the Caldari Navy. I'm just more confident with that one. That one's been working. Alright. Let's see what we got. And after that, we'll look at the fit. And then And that's it, I guess. For this event, I'm going to keep using the Cyclone for the last few days, because it has been working. I was thinking about trying that Drake Navy issue, but they're kind of expensive. I don't think I want to try. The Cyclone was much cheaper, and it is working, so I don't know why I would buy another one. So let's see here. Got a bunch of boosters. 21. We got was a dose 1. So pretty low level boosters, but good to have. Some of the ones that are in the queue are about to run out. Out of I want these. Everything else, I guess, I really don't care about too much. We'll leave that in there. But let's take a look at the fit. What I changed on it. And let's see. All right, so the highs are pretty much the same, except for I think I got done training to 2, so I put the Shield Command Burst 2 on there. I just finished it like a couple hours ago, so that helps a little bit with the cycle time. I think turn it on. Let's see. That, yeah, 3.5 seconds. So every rep counts, right? And then I have large clarity enduring. I put the endure in there for the capacitor, which technically a lot of these I've set up for as enduring stuff, enduring versions of all these to save cap, but it might not need it anymore. I've just been reluctant to change it because it worked. So maybe the last day I'll switch to like, well, I probably can't because all these, I'm right at the edge of CPU right here, so I probably can't. So maybe I shouldn't touch anything, but I have the enduring one, the large enduring shield booster. Then I have enduring multispectrum, which you can see that the EM is my weakest one, which makes sense why the Thunder Child's giving me so much issues. Well, more issues than before, than the Panther or the Marshall. And then I changed, these are both webs, I changed it to a Republic large cap battery, which was actually not too expensive, which was like 25 mil, which is, I guess if you don't have money, it's a lot, but compared to the ship, it's actually not that bad, and it's a lot better than like a compact or something. So that helped a lot with this, and I wanted to make sure I get as much boost out of the ship as possible, so I added a compact shield boost amplifier. I went compact because with fitting issues. I could see, well, everything fitted, I'm right on the edge, so I had to be compact. So it worked out pretty good. Tank held. I don't get capped out, which is good. It is slower though. Without the webs taking out those smaller targets, when you're shooting one target, you don't notice as much how much slower you're going, but overall you can tell the difference. Like as you get through the sight, it adds like a minute, 2, 3, and that like 5 minutes you feel it. But it's not like super slow, but you can tell the difference with and without webs. And the lows are the same. Well, one change. Damage control's still there. We still got the ballistic controls, 3 of them. And this, I also found a cheap-ish capacitor relay, power relay, which helps with cap recharge, but it actually nerfs your shield booster. But the faction version nerfs it less. So this goes 8%. I think the Tech 2 I was using was 11, so I figured, and I think it's slightly better on the capacitor recharge too. So I changed that, and that helped a little bit here. So overall, all the little changes helped with survivability, cap wise, and shield boost wise. And here we got the same. I didn't touch these because some of these are Tech 2s. I don't want to mess with them. They're kind of expensive, so if yanking those out would break them. I'd rather not. And some of the other money I put in from I actually got a bunch of money from these sites, so it was a good money. I got like 3% capacitor recharge and capacitor overall capacitor. So these are all level 3s, and this apparently I already had in here, which I didn't know. I forgot when I was trying to fit the when I was using my Praxis. I put this 3% decrease in factor target velocity for all missiles. So apparently he's been in there for a while, but all this together seems to have made the overall fit work much better. I think the implants are like 18 to 19 mil each, but 3% capacitor increase and 3% recharge for capacitor, with all the mods you added in there, it does make it much better. So overall, that's it. This I will use the end of the event, and wherever event comes next, if it's battle cruiser only, we'll pull it out again and see if it could hold hold its value. But so far, all those modules I spent or I bought, and the misc I made, you know, I'm almost at 300 mil again, and I didn't even sell everything yet. So I got some implants, I got a bunch of expensive boosters. So the event's been good for money, real good for money. So definitely jump in. I think it's about 5 days left, 6 days left. It is if you can make the ship, if you can make a ship. I think the Drake Navy's kind of expensive. I'm not sure if you can make a Drake, normal Drake, work the same way. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should give it a shot before the weekend. Drake Navy is expensive. Normal Drake, maybe, but maybe. So if you want to try the Navy Drake, it's expensive. You can try this one, the Cyclone. Some of the mods are expensive. So I'm not sure if you can make it work on the cheaper side of this, but give it a shot. Money is pretty good. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, of course, leave a like the content, of course, subscribe, and fly safe and fly brave.